Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody who's been coming to the channel, liking, subscribing, leaving your comments, whether positive or negative. Much love, much respect to everybody. This is something that I kind of did before with the Bible trivia questions, but it wasn't in the format of a live. You understand that? So, listen, this ain't about prizes. We ain't giving away no prizes here. You understand? This ain't the Family Feud right here. You know what I mean? With Horse Steve Harvey. This ain't that. Iron sharpens iron. It's nothing wrong with asking questions to the public. To see who got some Bible knowledge and things of that nature. To the over righteous people out there, listen, just calm down. We just asking questions and things like that of the scriptures. You know what I mean? So I greet everybody on this Monday evening. You know what I mean? Monday evening. I should have been kind of started this, but I was a little hungry, so I had to eat a little something. So please forgive me. We were supposed to have a biblical discussion tonight, but you know, one of the brothers he didn't get back, so I don't got time to wait for people. You understand that? I really don't have time. So if somebody, if it was an emergency, I could respect that. But if it wasn't, I don't have time. You know, I really don't have time. You know, so trying to do a little bit more, be a little bit more active on YouTube with the lives and trying out different things. Biblical discussions. Bible trivia questions. Live conversations. I gotta bring back the news and stuff like that with current events and things of that nature. So I hope everybody is doing well. You know, the first question he said, what he said was the first question, which I going listen. Don't use Google. You, you understand, right? You understand that? Don't use Google. Do not use Google. What up, Hayes? Blessings. You said his mouth is stomped. Listen, St. Louis. Where are you? Where are you? You understand? Like that little cartoon. Where's Waldo? Where's St. Louis? Where you at? Where you at, brother? But we hope all is well with St. Louis. He didn't contact back for the biblical discussion tonight. But we hope all is well with him. Because we don't know what transpired with him. It was going to be him and Peter Cox in a debate tonight, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So Lord willing, we'll have one Tuesday or Wednesday. The first question, and I'm gonna put it out there. This is the first. This is question one right here. Listen, don't use Google. You understand? Listen, don't use Google at all. Do not use Google for sure. This would definitely maybe help you sharpen up a little bit. You know, but I'm about to put it up on the screen. Well, where did this come from? Right here. Where did that come from? If we blank our sins, he is blank and blank to forgive us. Fill in the blank. Chapter and verse also. chapter chapter and verse also. Once again, ain't no prizes being given away on here. This ain't that type of party. This just is a regular uh Bible trivia question type of thing, you know, um, in general. You said confess our sins, he's faithful. Um, and you forgot one more. You forgot one more. And you forgot the Bible. Excuse me, you forgot the chapter and you forgot the verse. You know? What is the chapter and verse? No Google. No Google. Don't use Google. You know what I mean? Don't use it. Because if you use Google, listen, there's some things that is in the apocrypha Google can't find. You know what I'm saying? So don't use it. Nope, not Matthew. No. It's not Matthew at all. Somebody said, okay, you said John 1 and 9. John 1 and 9. No, not John 1 and 9. No, that is incorrect. Not John 1 and 9, you know. And let me just double check that to see if I'm right. Because I can get mixed in. Okay, no, not John 1 and 9. You forgot one little thing. Listen, come on, Flemings. You close. You close. You close, Flemings. You gotta pick one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Ebony Essence. You got it. First John 1 and 9. Ebony Essence. Got it. Yep. You're absolutely right. We're about to go into the second one. You know, we're about to go into the second one. Maybe this would be a little bit. Let's see. This is the second question right here. Second question. You know what I mean? See if we get this up here. Second question. In 1 John, why are the young men written to? Why? Why? Why are the young men written to? Don't use Google neither. You know, don't use Yahoo or AOL. You know, ain't gonna be no what up, Emmett Spears? What up, Willie? What up, Ivy Coast, Naomi Hope, and everybody in the chat room? You know, this ain't gonna be no what does John 3:16 say? You know, what up, Damon Wallace? What up, Chemos? Let me see. Chemos, you almost there? You're almost there, Chemos. Chemos almost there. You know, you're almost there. Hey, Flemings, nope. Chemos is almost there. You know. What up, Hester? What up, Jack Frost? He says that their joy might be fulfilled. Nope. Fleming says it has to do with your topic earlier, false prophets. Nope. I hope it's not a net Bible thing. Oh man. Shout out to St. Louis for that. He said net Bible. You know? Nah. I'm gonna just get an answer. The reference is 1 John 2 and 14. 1 John 2 and 14, the answer is there. All right. Okay. Let me see. You know, let me see if we get some more of them questions out there. I'm gonna go to a book. I'm gonna go to 1 Corinthians. We're gonna go to 1 Corinthians in this one right here, you know. Make it a little easier. All right. I'm gonna get this question right here from 1 Corinthians. This will be the third question for this. All right. You said a net Bible. All right. This is the third question. Why did God destroy the Israelites in the wilderness? Why did God destroy the Israelites in the wilderness? That's the third question. You know. All right. You will give chapter and verse on this one. You know. You get chapter and verse on this one for sure. You know. All right. You said because they complained. What up, Vic? What up? What up? What up? Hope all is well. Why did God destroy the Israelites in the wilderness? You said complaining. No. No. What up, Bernard? He says, keep up the good work. Appreciate that. You said disobedience. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I, I'll give you that. You know what I mean? It says, as an example for others to not set their heart on evil things. Disobedience, it could fall under that. You know, it could fall under that for sure. All right. Okay. We're gonna give another question. You know, another question. And again, I like that a lot of y'all, are not using Google, which I hope you're not, but you know what I mean? Said prideful, disobedience, all that stuff falls under, you know. Question 4. you know, what does Paul, as a spiritual father of the Corinthians, beseech them to do? What does Paul, as a spiritual father of the Corinthians, beseech them to do? All right. Okay. What's y'all take on that one? You know, it's kind of hard. Kind of hard questions. Y'all want something easier, huh? Y'all want something easier? You're right. That's about right. At Fleming's. Fleming's, you're on point. Wow, Fleming's on point tonight. Okay, okay, Fleming's. I give you that. I definitely give you that for sure. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little easy one. Give you a little easy one for sure. Let's see. Give a little easy one. You know what I mean? We're gonna give you a little easy one. All right. Let me see. Let me see this one right here. All right. Let me see. They got to forgive me. We're a little bit slow. All right. Here we go. Right here. This is the 5th question. 5th question. When Jesus walked on water, what did his disciples mistake him for? Come on, y'all should get this one right here for sure. Y'all, y'all definitely should get that one. You know what I mean? A ghost. You're absolutely right. All right. Yeah, y'all on point. All right. Okay. Y'all done warmed up. All right. For sure. They don't warmed up. They getting it. You know what I mean? Don't let me go back to that expert version. I had to go to a beginner version on this one. All right. This another should be another easy question. A ghost was right. The person who got that. All right. What does Jesus' name mean? Emmanuel mean? By the way, that's my middle name too. What does that mean according to the scriptures? According to the scriptures, you know, and what chapter and verse? What chapter and verse also for this one? Okay, God is with us. What chapter and what verse? What chapter and what verse? You know, what chapter, what verse? All right, let me know. God is with us is right, but what chapter and what verse? I can't tell you Old Testament or New. I can't say that. I can't say that, I can't say that. Hayes Blessing got it. Hayes Blessing, you got it. Absolutely right. Excuse me. All right. Let's see if we can get some more up in here. Let me move it to the book of let's go to the book of Acts. Let's go to the book of Acts on this one. I'm kind of letting y'all know the book and all that. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see. This should be a little easy one right here. You know what I mean? It's question 7 right here. Wonderful at Damon Wallace. Wonderful. Where was Paul born? Where was Paul born? Chapter and verse also. Give chapter and verse. For sure. Give chapter and verse also on this one. You know. He said, I don't know. He says in alpaca. Tarsus is right. What chapter and what verse? What chapter and what verse? You know? What chapter and what verse? You know? Tarsus is right for sure. Definitely right. You know? Tarsus is definitely right. Somebody said Acts 6 and 9. Acts 6 and 9. Let me look that up to confirm it. You know, because I see a different answer, but it might be more than one answer. All right. Acts 6 and 9. Huh? You said Acts 6 and 9? Nah. You said Acts 9:11. Acts 9:11. Let me look that up right quick. Okay. Okay. Cool. You right. 9:11. Okay. They got another answer up here too. But that's what's up. Acts 9:11 is right also. Absolutely. Absolutely wonderful. You know. He said he's cheating. There's another one right here. Who or what was the book of Acts addressed to? Who or what was the book of Acts addressed to? You know? The Gentiles. Any more answers? We put LOL. All right. You don't know? He says, please excuse my ignorance. I have a question. Do angels really have wings? Oh, man. Angels, he says, do angels have wings? Do angels have wings? You know? Somebody answer that question, you know? Somebody answer that. Okay. Yep, you're right. Flemings is right. D Nick 1617 is right. And God is One Publishing, aka Damon Wallace, is absolutely right. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an easy one right off the top of the head. How many books in the King James Version, the regular one, without the Apocrypha? How many books in there? You know, that's my question to everybody. You know what I mean? That's an easy one right there. That's an easy one. You know what I'm saying? How many 66, absolutely. How many books in the Apocrypha? Huh? How many books in the Apocrypha? All right. How many books? How many book? How many? No. What up, Mr. West? How many books in the Apocrypha? In the Apocrypha, you know. How many books in the Apocrypha? You know. Okay. Somebody said 13. Somebody said 7. 15 books. Let me go back to that answer. The Apocrypha includes 15 books. That's what I'm reading. When was the Apocrypha removed? When was the Apocrypha removed? You know, around what time was the Apocrypha removed? You know, when when was the Apocrypha removed? You know, when was the Apocrypha removed? You said Mr. West says when the devil's removed, it is that time. Oh man. Reading it, it says the Apocrypha was removed 1828. That's what I'm reading. You know, let's get some more of these trivia questions out here. You know, let me see if I can find a couple more, or whatever the case may be. Let's go into the one of the most deepest books in the scriptures, the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation. You know, okay. We're gonna go to the book of Revelation. Um, Let me see something. Forgive me. It's not really letting me get them. Okay. Now let me put this question up right here. This should be an easy one. This should be an easy one for everybody out here. Yeah, no. It's an easy one right here. What up, Gen Juice? What up? What up? What up? What is the last word in the Bible? What is the last word in the Bible? I think I heard that answer too at Damon Wallace in reference to the last question. What is the last word in the Bible? Oh yeah. Chemos, Liam, Jack Foss, Jen Juice, absolutely. You're absolutely right with that one. You know, I got to go back to the hard questions for y'all. I got to go back. I got to go to the Book of Jasher for y'all, maybe. You know, I got to go to the Book of Jasher. You know, let me see if I can get it. You know? Let's see if we go to the Book of Jasher. All right. Okay, when he took her. All right, Haran. Okay. In the Book of Jasher, you know, he said help. Okay. It's you know, it's not all that hard, you know. You know what I mean? All right. Might be a little hard. How old was Haran when he took a wife? How old? That it might be in the Book of Genesis too. You know, because the Book of Josh and the Book of Genesis, you know, it's kind of similar. You know, listen, when you searching, you said go to Josh. How old was Haran when he took a wife from the Book of Joshua? You know, I'm just going to read it. I ain't going to say what chapter, but it says, in Haran, the son of Terah, Abraham's oldest son, took a wife in those days. And in the next verse, it states the age. You know, I ain't going to say it though. I had to give y'all a little hard one, you know. Mr. West, my man, 39. Okay. Oh, all right. Mr. West is right. Okay. You in the Book of Jasher. All right. That's what's up, man. You know. Let's go to who wrote the Book of Revelation? Who wrote the Book of Revelation? You know, who wrote the book of Revelation? All right. That's my question to y'all verbally off top of the head. Who wrote the book of Revelation? Absolutely right. Jack Frost says it's actually 17 books in the Apocrypha. Okay, cool. You know, I actually got the answers. I actually got that answer off of Google. So maybe Google is incorrect. You know, Google sometimes can definitely be incorrect. You know, but I was just going by what I saw in reference to how many books was in the Apocrypha. Some people say 13. Some people say 14. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna get a couple more questions, and then we're gonna call it for the night. You know, I'm just doing these biblical trivia questions for about 30 minutes. You know, maybe every night, maybe every other night. It all depends. It all depends. You know, how I feel in general. You know, but it's a blessing to see people come out, come on. You know, and really, you know, stuff like this can absolutely sharpen your knowledge in general for sure. All right, but we're gonna go to this next question. All right, next question right here. Absolutely, that Jesus is God. You know, absolutely. Okay, in Philippians chapter 1, why was it good that Paul got arrested? Why was it good that Paul got arrested in Philippians chapter 1? You know, Wayne Little Smith, you says now the book of Joshua has legendary stories. What up, Wayne Smith? What up, Wayne? New York in the house. What up? What up? What up? For sure. In Philippians chapter 1, why was it good that Paul got arrested? He says, I like this a lot. Please do this more. Absolutely. Absolutely. At Prince. I kind of did this, but like it was like a recorded video for like 1 minute. You know, it wasn't like a live. So I've been meaning to do this, but I was just like so busy in general, trying to get my groove back as far as like time wise. Now I'm starting to get my groove back, you know, time wise and scheduling. So definitely going to do this more, you know. Um, okay, at Wayne Little Smith. Okay, Jesus God said it was because he was able to help the people in prison, and God was able to chase him. Hmm. Let me see that answer. Because I changed. It's in Philippians chapter 1, verse 14. That's a hint right there for sure. Philippians chapter 1, verse 14. You know, check it out. It said for the bearance of the gospel. Okay. You know, I could let that ride at Damon Wallace. Absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. Where the gospel of Barnabas. You says where is the gospel of Barnabas? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Tosh? You talking about is that in reference to like a specific book, or are you asking like a question or something like that? For sure. You know. All right. Let's see if we go to one last question of the night, and then I'm gonna take it down. You know, I got to get up early for sure, man. I'm sleepy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now, this question right here is like, um, I'm just gonna ask this question to the public, you know, in reference to the mark of the beast. You know, I like to hear people's thoughts or whatever, what they think about the mark of the beast. What is the mark of the beast? You know, some people said COVID. Some people said the RFID chip. But of course, Geno Jennings broke it down wonderfully. But what does the public say? You know, and I'm not overruling that with the public's opinions, but I like to hear what the public got to say in general in reference to the mark of the beast, because people's thoughts be interesting, because I'm like, what makes them think that? You understand that? Okay, so that's my last question for the night. That's my last question for the night, and then we're gonna just conclude it for sure. So you says mark of the beast are those that refuse to be ashamed of sin. 100%. Jeremy says it is tied to money. I believe in the book of Revelations it spoke about that. You know. Um, hmm. Chemo says I'm not for sure. Latanya says Paul was being arrested for being faithful to God. Jinju says mark of the beast is around us. Just look around. Okay. All right. Got any more? Any more? If not, then we can conclude this and be on the lookout for more biblical discussions and debates for sure. You know, um, you says beast system, new world order. I've heard that before. You know, we were supposed to have a biblical discussion tonight with Peter Cox in St. Louis. Unfortunately, St. Louis didn't answer my text message. And when you don't answer text message at a certain time, I got to terminate it. You understand? Because it's like a scheduling. You know what I mean? So I hope all is well with St. Louis. We know things can happen. In general, emergency wise. But if not, you know what I mean? It is what it is for sure. All right. Little Smith said the mark of the beast is what is that? Mitra meaning there is no God but Allah. Okay. Mr. West. Mr. West, you funny. Mr. West, you funny. So I hope everybody have a wonderful night with this biblical trivia questions episode 1. Hopefully more episodes with I would do this more. You know what I mean? Just something that we could all dabble into. In reference to, getting sharp a little bit and, iron sharpen iron and all that other good stuff. I'll be back on here, Lord willingly. Do remember more Truth of God videos coming out, rumble.com, dailymotions.com, Twitter, posting more of the Truth of God on Facebook now, blasting the Truth of God on Facebook now due to the circumstances on YouTube and them terminating people's channels when you speak about the alphabet community and things like that. It's crazy how many channels got terminated for those who speak in the truth against the alphabet community. You understand that? Which is crazy, among other things. So Facebook, it's not that strict and it's not that lenient or whatever, how I always said a word or whatever, how YouTube is. And other social media platforms, it's more free speech on it versus YouTube, Okay, Jinju says vaccine is the mark of the beast. Thank God I didn't take that poison. Well, the COVID vaccine is not poison. You understand? I took it last year. Nothing happened to me. You understand? Nothing happened to me. And I took that from a military doctor. My doctor ran my blood recently. It wasn't no poison in me. Listen, it wasn't no poison in Tony Harvin. My blood was good. You understand that? My blood was good. The doctor didn't say, wow, you got poison from COVID vaccine in your blood. No. When you go get your blood checked, they give you a list, your white blood cells, your red blood cell count, your cholesterol, your creatine, and all that other stuff in your blood. You understand? None of that. None of that. So when they say the COVID vaccine was poison, it's not poison. It's not poison. Maybe their body had a different reaction to it. Just like my body reacts different to NyQuil. Other people's body may feel normal when taking NyQuil, but when I take NyQuil, it bothers my nerves and stuff like that. I can't take NyQuil. I can't take it. So maybe their bodies reacted different, to the COVID vaccine. Not stating that it's poison, but some people's bodies react different to certain things. Just like if you put some people bodies react to eating bacon or to eating something with a lot of sodium in it. Their blood pressure may go through the roof. You understand? Some people are allergic to seafood. Some people, their bodies react different to certain things. You know, you says you can't drink energy drinks. Same here. You know, same here. It just does something to me. I don't know. Same here, hey, Jeremy. But we're about to conclude this. I hope everybody have a wonderful night. Prayers and blessings to everybody. Lord willing, I'll be back on live tomorrow, on live conversations or biblical discussions or Bible trivia questions or whatever the case may be. So I hope everybody have a wonderful night. Peace. And catch me on Facebook, Tony Fastens Harvin, Tony Fastens Harvin. I'm out. Peace. Shout out to everybody in the chat room who joined in. Peace.